From the shadows of the stadium, legends awaken!
Welcome to Broncos Unchained. I am your host, Boss Man Jay, and my wife and myself, we appreciate you taking the time to watch our channel. Today we do our usual Dominators and Chain Breakers, and the Chain Breaker is our offensive MVP for the week, and our Dominator is the defensive MVP for the week. Everybody knows Ben Powers is going to be out this week. Enough people have talked about that, but I have as much confidence in Alex Palczewski or Matt Parrott, whichever one starts. I think either one of them will be able to fill the role nicely. This week's Chain Breaker is actually my wife's pick. She has picked R.J. Harvey, one of our superheroes. You'll see the Mile High Holly Hero shirt I'm wearing. This is Smash. This is Quinn Miner's character, similar to the Incredible Hulk. But for R.J. Harvey, his character is Wild Card. He is based off of the X-Men hero Gambit, but we threw our little spin onto it. So far this year, R.J. Harvey has had 31 rushes for 150 yards, which is 4.8 yards per carry. Last week, he had 98 yards from scrimmage to complement J.K. Dobbins' 101 yards, which was incredible. That's a dynamic duo in the making. So far this year, he has 14 rushes for 58 yards. Last week he had 14 rushes for 58 yards and added four receptions for 40 yards. Like I said, this year so far, he has 31 rushes for 150 yards, which is perfect for a complimentary back. So this week, I don't want to call the Jets an inferior opponent because any NFL team can, what's the fly on my hat? Any NFL team can come to play and beat any other team, any given week. This is a professional football team that we're playing. So regardless of their record, regardless of who they got out on the field, they are professionals and they're coming to play. For our Dominator, we have chosen Zach Allen. Now, Zach Allen has been pretty quiet this year. Last year, he was top 10 in QB pressures over the last two seasons, 121 tackles, 23 for loss, 64 QB hits, including 40 QB hits last year, which, as everybody knows, he's one of only 5 players to do that in the history of the NFL. The last 2 years, he has 64 QB hits, 13 and a half sacks, 131 QB pressures, which is the most that's the most by any defensive lineman in the NFL. In 2024, he had 61 tackles, which was a career high, 15 tackles for loss, and 40 QB hits. As I said, that's he's one of only 5 people to do it. Aaron Donald, J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt, Zach Allen. He is in a hell of a class there if you think of the names. There's 3 first ballot Hall of Famers plus Zach Allen. So far this year, he only has 1.5 sacks, but he has 11 tackles, and we're still waiting for him to kind of, break the ice. But he will. If you've watched some of the Broncos games, you can see that he draws a lot of double teams and even triple teams. But he's a very unselfish player. The entire Broncos team is unselfish. They take on as many defenders as possible to open up the rest of the team so they can get to the quarterback. And that's why people like Nick Bonito have 7 sacks already this year. And that's why our defense is so incredible. So we have picked as our Dominator, Zach Allen. And his Hall of Heroes name is Quake. He is based off of King Kong because that's what he seems to be like out there. He plays like a monster. He plays like a big King Kong type titan. So that's going to do it for today's episode. That is our Chain Breaker and Dominator. As everybody knows, the game is Gosh, at 8:30 tomorrow morning, Central Time is kickoff over since the game's being played over in London. I personally love the idea of waking up and watching the Broncos game as soon as I open my eyes. That leaves the rest of the day to watch other teams play, but I'm looking forward to eating breakfast and watching my Broncos over in London against the New York Jets. We do have these shirts. We do. If you message us, we can put your favorite player on a shirt for you if you'd like, and send it to you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. This is a new channel. We are trying to build it from scratch, and we appreciate all the views that we can get. If you watch Broncos Breakdown, you'll see Trace Moustakis, aka Moose, wearing the shirts we make him, which have a moose and the Broncos Unchained underneath it. But you're more than welcome to message us or comment, and we can get you a shirt with your favorite player on it. And Broncos country, from myself and my wife, mile high salute, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
The Broncos conquer London.